not only are they pushing people into the subways, but they're also hopping onto the subway stations for free. Let's tune into the video, man.
As more police officers, state troopers, and even National Guardsmen become visible in the subways, one specific group of officers is focusing on fare beaters in an attempt to prevent violent crimes.
Fox 5's Michelle Ross is live in downtown Brooklyn. And Michelle, you actually rode the subway with the NYPD. What are they saying about this tactic and if it's working or not?
Natasha, it is working. Last night, they made a couple of arrests, and they're waiting to see what the larger impact is. But it's not necessarily fare evasion that the NYPD is targeting. They say the people that are committing the crimes down here, most of the crimes down here aren't paying their fares. They're then going on to burden the commuters, prey on the commuters, commit violent offenses, and then go on to create lawlessness throughout the transit system. One after another after another. With the dozens of fare beaters, our cameras caught jumping the turnstile or walking through the emergency exit to avoid paying, you'd almost think the subway is free. But not paying still comes at a cost, especially for this man. Plainclothes officers arrest him at the Utica Avenue station after saying he had a bench warrant for a robbery in Queens.
I don't know why people be acting so surprised when the police coming to arrest them like they ain't doing illegal stuff. What, bro? Are you serious, bro? Yes, dummy. You're breaking the law. And you have a warrant already for you. Of course you're going to get arrested.
Queens in November. The NYPD is on the lookout for fare evaders because they say it prevents violent crimes from happening. The city has bigger fish to fry when it comes to, fare evasion and fare beaters. Right. This particularly goes beyond that.
Right. As I just told the team that's going out there today, it may look like a low-level crime and it may start out that way, but reducing the amount of people who come into the system without paying is ultimately reducing felony crime, because these are going to be people who are going to have guns. They're going to have knives. They're going to push people on the tracks.
They're looking for transit recidivists, those who repeatedly commit crimes in the transit system. And chances are, the NYPD says, they're not paying their fare before committing the crime.
We recover multiple firearms from engaging individuals with theft of service. On top of that, we encounter hundreds of people with active warrants.
Of the three...
This is what's going on in the streets of New York, y'all. You can't even do the subway without having to watch over your back because you might get robbed, stabbed, or shot by someone who didn't pay the $2.50. Like, come on, New York. Come on. We got to get it together over here. We got to get it together. I know these is demons running the streets, but this is wild, y'all. This is wild. Absolutely wild. And, I like New York City. I'm not going to lie. New York City is one of my favorite places to go and just get away and just chill. They have some dope places to eat. Obviously, they got the great scenery. But the more and more I hear about this crime, the less and less I want to go over there.
People arrested Thursday night all had warrants. Once a person jumps the turnstile, police will then look them up on their phone to see if they have a criminal history, which is happening right now, and he is being arrested. From the palm of their hands, police run the person's name through the system and are immediately notified if they're dealing with a recidivist. The NYPD says it's not looking to single out riders who can't afford to pay. This man who was nabbed was sporting a Montclair jacket and Gucci bag, a designer outfit worth a few $1,000s. But by not paying the $2.90 fare, he put himself in the...
My man got on a whole $2,000 jump jacket, $1,000 backpack, but don't want to pay $3.90. It don't add up, people. It's backwards. It's dumb. It's stupid. For real though. Like, why even wear that stuff if you don't even know you can't even afford to pay $2.90 to get on a train? What's the point?
the spotlight.
What's
He
the
had a
point?
warrant and was in possession of this pepper spray. Off to the precinct he went to get processed.
What's the point?
Not everyone who is stopped is put in handcuffs, though.
You never know. Maybe this person is a runaway, needs help. We can offer them services. We're not looking to put those people in jail. We're looking for the recidivist.
If the person does not have a violent history and not in need of services, a civil summons is usually issued. This operation is made up of the transit response team with members of the community response team.
They are not subject to being on a fixed post at a turnstile, at a fixed post on a platform, being a slave to the radio, answering 911 jobs all day. Their main job is to be out in the system, riding trains, engaging with customers, providing a sense of security.
And although subway crime is down, many riders still don't feel safe. So the NYPD is making sure its presence is felt.
These are exactly the type of people that we're going to take a low-level offense and use it to get violent people out of the transit system.
By carrying out these operations, they're working to improve the quality of life for New Yorkers who just want to get home safely. And in the 3 minutes that our story just aired, we saw a couple of large groups come through here. We counted 14 people that did not pay their subway fare coming in.
That's ridiculous, man. It's $2.90, people. It's $2.90. I know it adds up over the weeks, and whatever the case may be, sometimes it might be a little hard for you, but it's $2.90, man. These people are crazy. I'm glad that the police and the people of the state of New York are trying to get it together. They're trying to clean up their subways, trying to get these dummies off the street that don't deserve to be on the street, don't deserve to be taking the train. I'm glad they're trying to do something about it, and I hope that it works out for them. I really do. It's just crazy. It's crazy what's happening in New York. Let me know how you guys feel about that video down in the comments below.